The state of Texas just passed
the largest property tax cut in the history of our state.
I'm going to give you real number examples for exactly how this is going to lower your tax bill. And unfortunately, I got to say, it's not as much as we thought. So what you're looking at here is a real Travis County tax bill from the Travis County tax office. I've removed some personal info because even though this is public information, I didn't want to put people out there like that on the video. But this is a real bill from a house in the Millwood neighborhood in North Austin. You can see the house valued at $340,106 and paying $59.13 in property taxes for the year. Now this is the old system here because you see, for one, it hasn't fully been approved because it has to be voted on in November, but the old system is a $40,000 homestead exemption, and that is getting bumped up to $100,000 off, and that will affect this number right here. And then there's also going to be some changes to this school tax rate right here. That's the new information that I got that's going to make this a little different. That's really going to give us an accurate number for what this would be if this was this year. Now, if you look at all these other entities, they have their own systems and exemptions, and there's a lot of stuff, and there are other exemptions than the homestead exemption. We're not looking at that right now. I specifically want to look at, just for homeowners, what is this going to do to you, and how's this going to affect your homestead exemption, and ultimately your tax bill, and really what does that tax rate come out to? Because we like to talk about the effective tax rate, which on this one, if you take that $59.13 and divide it by that $340,106 up there, that's going to get you an effective tax rate of 1.74%. Now, obviously, there's no entity that's taxing you 1.74%. It's just a good way for you to kind of visualize that and know you're going to pay 1.74% of your home's value in taxes. And you don't get that again from adding this up. We're just using the data we have to divide the total amount of taxes by the property value. Now, to go forward into the new system, we're going to take this here. So we've got the value of $340,000. We're not going to subtract $40,000 in the new system. We're going to subtract $100,000, which it's pretty simple math since it's all zeros. It's going to just take us down to $240,106. Now that $240,106 will get multiplied by the tax rate. You can see that's per $100. You can think about it as just a percentage, essentially. Now this is going to be reduced. The reduction in the rate is a negative 10.7 cents. Okay, so this is basically $1.0626 cents. If you want to look at it like that, we're going to reduce 10.7 cents off of this, which when we do that, that is going to drop us down to 0.9556 from that 1.0626 that you see there. So then we're going to multiply that 240,106 by that 95. So we're taking 240,106 multiplied by 0.9556, and that is going to get us a new school tax here of $22.94.45. Now that is a reduction here because you see our old school tax used to be $31.8893. That is a drop of $800, going down $894.47. That was the drop there, and that's going to bring the total tax bill of this whole thing down to $5,018.52. So is it going to save us some money? Yes. Is it going to save us as much as we thought in the previous video? And, again, there's some confusion about this out there. Unfortunately, no. But hey, any break is good. We're going to take it. And that will drop that the effective tax rate. Because if you take that $5,018 and divide that over here by, let me make that's 52 there. Take that $5,018.52 and divide it. It's going to be 1.48%. So roughly about a quarter of a percentage point there or quarter of a percentage that you're dropping in your effective tax rate. Now that's one example, kind of at a median range, really kind of a lower range here for the Austin area. So I want to take this up to a much higher example. So you got a comparison at different ranges here. So we're going to go closer to about $2 million on the next one. But before I do, I want to say really quick, if you like seeing videos like this and you'd like to see others where we can get out and take you and show you around the entire Austin, Texas area, that's what we do here on this channel. Make sure you get down there, hit that subscribe button and click the bell while you're here, and you'll get to see those. And as much as we love making these videos, we love it even more when we can actually help you make the move here to or around the Austin area. We got the team in place. So take down this number, call, text, email, whatever it takes, get in touch with us. I'll get you hooked up with Luis at eXp Realty. We got everything here for you to help you out. And even if you're not looking in the Austin area, we've got connections all over the state, so we can help you out there too. But let's go ahead and jump into this next example here. We're going to go up to 1.9 million and see how the numbers work out on this bigger scale. This one is going to be a house that's in Terrytown. And I want to explain something here too, just in case you don't know. This is the value that they've got here, 1,911,360. That value is not really the true value of the house, because we have a cap here on a homestead. So this is another benefit of that homestead exemption. It cannot increase more than 10% every year. This house, if you were to put it on the market today, is probably going to be closer to about 3 million instead of the 1.9. And I guess if you really think about that, when you divide the total tax amount down here, which is 33,967, it is a lot on this higher property value. But if you divide that over 3 million, it's going to look a lot better than dividing it over the 1.9. So I guess it's kind of like, how do you want to look at it? But we're going to use the numbers that we have here from this tax bill. Now this one here, you're going to see not as big of a change here by this getting rid of this 40,000 and replacing that with 100,000 there, because we were at 1.871 million. We're going to drop that to 1,811,360. So kind of percentage wise, that's not as big of a drop, obviously, but where we do still get a really nice benefit is getting rid of this 0.9966 from Austin ISD there, and that's going to reduce this 18,649, which obviously is by far the biggest portion of this tax bill. So if we take our $1,811,360 of taxable value after our $100,000 homestead exemption that we get now, and we're going to multiply that by this 0.9966 that you see over there, we're going to subtract that 10.76 cents. And when we do that, we're going to get 0.8896. So once we actually make that calculation there, that is going to give us a new tax amount of $16,113.86. That's replacing this 18,649 that you see over there, and that is a drop. That's down. We're going down $2,536.11. So we're dropping a lot more, obviously, than we were on the other one, but percentage wise, again, still maybe not quite as much. That's going to bring our total tax bill from this 33,967. We're going to drop all the way down from that to 31,431 and 72 cents. So that's a pretty good drop there. We were at 1.78 originally. That was our effective tax rate if we took this 33,967 divided by the 1.9 million, whereas now we've come down to 1.64%. So as you can see, not quite as good as at least I was hoping for, not as good as we thought it was going to be in the other video before we had the real numbers, but still a drop. I'll take it. And, if that's going to help you make that move to Texas, or maybe help you stay in Texas if these property taxes are killing you, let me know down in the comments. And if you are that person, again, if you're moving here, hit us up, call, text, email, whatever it takes. We got you here in the Austin area, and I can find somebody to help you out in the rest of the state too if you need that. That's the best way to support this channel. If you want more information like this, do that, and we'll keep helping you out here on the channel. And in the meantime, if you are looking to move to the Austin area, there are some other things that you might want to know in that video right there. You really should check it out. I'll see you there.